I would like to start this video with a statement. All of these are just my opinions. This list is created and is intended to fill up my previous video on the top 10 open source video games. If you think that uh, different video games should have been included in the list, please comment. Please note that all of these are just my opinions. You might have different opinions, and there's nothing wrong with this. Opinions make the world go round. Okay, let's begin. SuperTuxKart is an open source video game that is heavily recommended by an open source community. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of this game. I even don't like it, but because the community recommends this game so much, I decided to include this game in the list. The problem I have with this game is that the cars have poor physics assigned to them. Even in Mario Kart or in the SNES, I believe had better and more interesting physics assigned to the carts. So the main problem I have with this video game is that physics. It's not interesting. It will tell it where to go and they go. They don't slide. They don't have a character. The cards don't have any character. That's why I don't like it. It says video game characters. You get open source mascots. Honestly, I don't like it. But because I'm a Democrat, I decided to include this game anyway because community likes it. Warsow is another open source video game that is heavily recommended by the community. Just like SuperTuxKart, I'm not a big fan of this game, but because the community recommended it so much, I decided to include this game as well. Warsow is a free open source FPS video game that heavily emphasizes on speed and movement. The problem this game has right now is that the servers are very empty, and if you get a couple of players that are willing to play with you, you're gonna get your ass kicked. But I'm not a big fan of this game, I'll be honest. Assault Cube is a video game that is very dear to my heart. I found this game when I was looking for a video game. Well, back then it was a video game that was under 40 megabytes. And I was looking for a very small video game to pass some time. And what do you know? I found this fantastic FPS game that, believe it or not, is based on team play. It's a fast-paced FPS that is emphasizes on strategy and team play. Well, today this game grew a bit in size, but it's still well under 50 megabytes. I love this video game, and if you want to get a video game that is tiny in size, you'll have trouble finding a better video game than this is. This is a fantastic video game, and it is what it is. It is 50 megabytes video game, and that's what you should expect from it. Destination Soul is a video game that I discovered very recently. I enjoyed playing this game ever since. Destination Soul is an arcade RPG open world video game. You start with a weak spaceship and you go explore planets, conquer planets, upgrade your spaceship, hire mercenaries. The whole game is all about exploring and finding your own adventure. The problem I have with this video game is that the Wiki page and the documentation or the information the project provides is very minimal. I think that this video game will heavily benefit if they will start talking about their Wiki pages and FAQ pages and just provide you with more information. I think it's a fantastic video game and I ranked it on number 7. Myst Online is an open source massive multiplayer online adventure video game. The original emphasis of this game was to play online, play with other players together to find clues and solve puzzles together as a team effort. But the problem with this game now is that first it's not available on Linux. I think the developers should fix this, or the community work together to fix this. And the second is that even though it's a free open source video game, the servers are empty. Well, if you enjoy other than that, if you enjoy adventure video games and exploring and searching for clues and solving puzzles, then this game is a fantastic video game, and that's why I rank it on number 6. OpenRA is a real-time strategy game. Well, if you enjoyed Westwood original Command and Conquer video games and June 2000 and anything that came out of Westwood Studios, you will enjoy this video game. It's not a complete one-to-one copy to original Command and Conquer video games. They try to balance this game better. It comes with a multiplayer function, and so you can play scrimmages or missions. It's a nice open source Command and Conquer video game. That's why I ranked it on number 5. Unknown Horizon is a mix of city building and a real-time strategy video game. When you start the video game, you can choose from different islands. You discover these islands, and you start building different constructions and start developing your city. The better your city is developed and better infrastructure you have, your citizens will be happier and blossom better. So this game is all about it's real-time and city building video game. I really enjoyed this video game. The Battle of Wesnoth is another video game that is recommended by the community, but unlike other video games that I stated in this video that are recommended by the community, I love this video game. It's a turn-based strategy where you are trying to build a better empire, build a bigger and greater empire. And I believe it's a fantastic turn-based strategy video game. Red Eclipse is a open source first-person shooter. This game is a mix between Unreal Tournament and Quake. If you enjoy those video games, I believe that you will enjoy this video game as well. And the graphics in this video game is very colorful, and for an open source video game, I would say that it has fantastic graphics. So if you like to play Quake and Unreal Tournament, you most definitely will enjoy this video game. Minetest is a sandbox construction video game. You might have noticed that it's fairly similar to Minecraft, and that's not a bad thing. The game is quite enjoyable, and the best thing I found about this video game is the size and the performance compared to Minecraft. Plus, it comes with fantastic community support, and the team behind this video game is great as well. I had problems originally setting up the mods for this video game, but as I mentioned, the community helped me out a lot, and after I uh, added the mods I wanted this game to have, I started enjoying this game twice as much than the original one, so I recommend this video game. Finally, I would like to thank all of you for watching this video. Please like it, comment and subscribe. Please let me know if you think that I missed other video games. Make sure to watch my original video on top 10 open source video games. And I wish you all the best of luck.